Hello there, Will Williamson here from YouMove. This is a property market update. We've just had a couple of big reports coming out, the Rightmove House Price Index and the Hometrack Cities Index report, which comes out once a month. So I have December's report here, and it's some interesting reading. So in 2020, the housing market went through lots of turbulent times, as lots of other markets did. Obviously, we had 2 national lockdowns. The country was swept with the pandemic, and that had huge impact on the property market. The property market was shut for a period altogether. Surveyors, solicitors, estate agents were allowed to work from home and adapt to new COVID-secure ways of working. There were millions of people furloughed from work. Surveyors had to be more cautious with their property valuations. Some mortgage providers withdrew products from the market. So it was a pretty chaotic year, really. And the House Price Index report from Rightmove reflects that. So we're seeing, in the start of this year, a small drop in house prices, 0.9% nationally. But one of the interesting things about this report is it shows that there are currently 613,000 properties that are sold subject to contract, racing against time to get completed before the stamp duty holiday comes to an end at the end of March. Some of those people will make it, some of those won't, and that is potentially a big problem. It's caused a huge logjam with solicitors and with finance companies, mortgage providers, which is meaning that property sales are taking a lot longer than normal to go through. So if you're just selling now or about to sell, you have to bear that in mind. There are longer timeframes right now for conveyancing. Nevertheless, a couple of interesting stats in this. One is that sales in 2020, despite all those things that I've just outlined, sales were up by 10% from 2019. And at the start of the year, visits to Rightmove's website are up 33%. And indeed, our experience on the ground here in Nottingham is that the market is busy and properties are getting a lot of interest and sales are being agreed nice and quickly. So the Hometrack report, this looks at house prices across the UK, actually shows that despite all of those challenges from 2020, UK house prices actually went up by 4.3% nationally, which is remarkable given the economic turmoil that was going on around us. Interestingly, if you've watched a few of these updates over the years, I've been saying regularly that Nottingham is featuring as one of the fastest areas of house price growth in the country, and that trend continued last year. So Nottingham finished 3rd, only behind Liverpool and Manchester in terms of house price growth in 2020, with a massive 5.8% growth in house prices. So what does all that mean for the year ahead? Well, we're still in an uncertain economic period, but the fundamentals of the housing market, both nationally but especially here in Nottingham, are still good. And as I said, our experience here on the ground is that things are still busy, properties are coming to market, offers are being agreed. So expect things to take a little bit longer with the solicitors right now, but it's actually a very good time to sell. And with a bit of luck, with the vaccine rollout going on the face of it really well, and hopefully we're coming into spring soon, so some better weather, I think that we're going to see optimism return into the market. And there is a debate in Parliament today about whether the stamp duty holiday will be extended. And I think if it gets extended, where there's a good chance it will do, that we'll see a really good housing market for the next 6 months or so. So, hope that's interesting. Thank you for watching. Any questions, get in touch with us anytime. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Will Williamson, and see you again soon.